All right, just want to make sure everything's working good. I think we are live. I believe we are live. Yes, we are. We are live. Amazon Luna. So, all right, just my early access of Amazon Luna finally. I think we are live. I was able to I believe get in live. Thanks to Brandon. Yes, we are. Stadia USA. My friend Brandon from Amazon Chicago, Luna. He was able to give me a heads up and let me know my early access of Amazon get in Luna finally and start testing. I was able to Amazon Luna. Thanks to Brandon, yes, there's so much to talk about. Stadia USA. I'll mention PlayStation 5 and Amazon what's been going on with PlayStation 5. I mean, there's so much news happening. It's just ridiculous. It's almost like there's some kind of like there's so much to talk about. Some kind of a horse mentioned PlayStation 5, and everyone's trying to bet on their horse. Everybody's trying to win the race or something. I don't know. There's so much happening. It's almost like the end of this, the beginning of this month. There's so much happening. With the monoliths, PlayStation, everyone's 5 bet on Pro and scalpers who tons of stuff or something. I don't know. There's so much. But it's almost like the end of this, the beginning of this month. Is my microphone working? Are we some monolith? Are we live? PlayStation, everyone's 5 bet on Pro and scalpers. I'm just trying to make sure that there's an echo. There's always an echo. Always an echo. I think we might be able to fix that. I think we might be able to fix that. Hold on. Let me see. We're gonna fix that. Don't worry. I always seem to have a problem with here we go. I'm gonna check, see if there's an echo right now. Hopefully it's gone. Let me see. The echo. Why is this echo happening? I wish I knew. But you know what? I think I know. I think I know why. Just give me a second, guys. I think I know why. We're gonna fix this. I think it's my monitor. Hold on. Alright. I think I know what's going on. I think it's my monitor that it's causing the echo. So let's try this. Alright. Let's see if there's an echo now. I hope not. That's weird. That is so weird. I can hear like two different. Hold on. You sure? This is so weird, man. I just heard myself, but it's just like there's a multiple devices of audio running at the same time. Desktop audio. Desktop. Let me see. Is it good now? It's good now. But that was weird. It's strange. I heard it. But it was weird. You do hear the white noise. I'm telling you, the aliens, bro. The aliens are here. It's too late, man. They're here. They're putting all these monoliths. It's over, guys. It's over. Prodigy says it's good. Derek says it's good. Well, I I don't get it, man. I really don't know. I think I need interns, man. I need to hire some people like to be in the office, in the studio, and just like work on it, man. Are we good now? Is everything good? I hope that I don't know if my OBS is the problem. Let me see some. No, everything should be hunky dory. Video capture, video 2, device 3, device 4. Why do I have device 3? What is device 3? What the hell? Um, all right, I assume everything's good. I assume. If you guys can hear me, that's great. But I assume you guys can hear me. All right, so now it's good. There's no echo. You're not hearing like two different. Uh, all right, I'm getting confused over here. Let me just see. Let me see something here. All right, that's better. That's better. Got it. Got it. Got it. All right. So let's jump right into it, shall we? Let's jump right into the Primal Far Cry. Before I jump into Far Cry Primal, I'm pretty sure you guys already have heard about the PlayStation 5 Pro that's gonna have a dual GPU, like SLI dual GPU. I don't know if it's gonna be, stacked together on the motherboard next to the CPU, or is it going to be something separate? If it's going to have a dual GPU, then my God, how big is that thing's going to be? It's going to be like a PC. I mean, consoles have turned into a PC. And but should we be shocked that there's going to be a PlayStation 5 Pro coming out? I just don't know who. Here's what I don't understand. This is a patent, like a blueprint, that leaked that they're working on PlayStation 5 Pro. Now, please keep in mind, the Sony hasn't officially said anything about this. This is just something that's rumors floating around. But if it's true, if they're gonna have PlayStation 5 Pro with a dual GPU, then it's turning into like a PC. It's not even a console anymore. It's turning into like a PC, man. Almost like a personal computer. You can check your apps. You can click on the browser. You can watch movies. It's almost going to turn into a PC. Honestly, it's, to me, console is putting a cartridge inside or a disc inside and you playing it right away. That's what meaning of a console used to mean to me. And what's even furthermore, what's kind of bizarre is the fact that we can't even buy a PlayStation 5. And they are already talking about the PlayStation 5 Pro, and they are also talking about bringing a portable PlayStation, PSP. They want to bring a portable PlayStation, PSP. With all of this nonsense with scalpers, I don't even know who's going to be able to purchase a PlayStation 5 Pro, let alone PlayStation 5. I don't know, man. I'm just so fed up with the consoles. Between you and me, between you, I mean you watching, and me, I'm so fed up with this whole console thing. I don't even care. I'm at the point where I don't even care, man. There's so much chaos out there that I used to care, but now I'm at the point where I don't even care, to be honest with you. I'm already cold. I don't even have that urge for the PlayStation or for the Xbox Series X, honestly. It's like this whole thing left a really bad taste in my mouth. The fact that these companies don't care, they know the situation with the scalpers, and all they had to do was just simply release the console in the stores, one per person. Don't you think it would have been a great idea to avoid this chaos? Let's think reasonable here before I continue. Don't you think, if anybody was using their brains logically, don't you think it would have been reasonable to release all of the PlayStation 5s and X Series X's into the stores, one per person? One per person. Meaning the same person cannot come back and buy again or buy multiple consoles. One per person. This way, majority of people would have had PlayStation 5 by now, just in time for Christmas. So I'm just so fed up. I'm just so almost like I don't even care at this point. I'll be honest. I'll be honest with you guys. But anyway, that's the news, which I'm pretty sure you guys have heard about. I'm pretty sure you heard about the monolith showing up in where was it? Central Europe, Balkan region, Romania. Well, it's not Balkans, but it's east of Balkans, Romania, obviously. In border of Serbia and Turkey. Romania, a monolith there showed up. Exact same monolith. Like, freaking exact same. And also in California. On one of the hills, mountains in California. Exact same width, same size, same everything, same metal showed up in California. I don't know who's behind this. I don't know if there's an organization out there doing this, or some rich billionaire who has the means to do it. If it's Illuminati's or secret societies, I don't know who's doing it. Is it aliens? I don't know. I'm just simply saying it's kind of annoying. This freaking thing is showing all over the place. Where's it going to show up next, right? So anyway, let's continue. Let's go back to 10,000 BCE, prehistoric mammoth, prehistoric Homo sapien, caveman. Let's go back to Far Cry Primal. I never played this, by the way, just in case you guys are wondering. I've never played this game. I know it was released in 2016, but I never played it. So let's jump right into it. Felix, yes, I heard about that. HBO Max is going to be on, HBO, Warner Brothers, HBO Max will be releasing all of their upcoming movies directly to HBO Max. I think this is a pretty good time to sign up for HBO Max. HBO Max has tons of movies, tons of stuff. I think this is a perfect time to sign up for HBO Max. Also, Christmas, December 25th, Wonder Woman will be released directly to HBO Max, and Matrix 4, Dune, all these other upcoming movies will be released on HBO Max. My only one criticism to Warner Brothers is, so then why didn't you release Tenet, the Christopher Nolan Tenet? Why didn't you release the Tenet to the HBO Max? Whatever. I mean, I know that it's coming out. I know it's next week. Who cares? But why don't you release Tenet next week? Why don't you release Tenet right now? Like, Christopher Nolan movie. Why? Some kind of a sacred movie? Why don't you release that today? Like, what's up with that? Does Christopher Nolan, like, you hold him to some kind of, maybe some higher Messiah standards? I don't know. Maybe they do hold him to some kind of... Look, I like Christopher Nolan, but I do have this feeling that people hold him to some kind of way too much of a higher standard. Like he's way too overrated. He's a good director, but I wouldn't say that he is the Stanley Kubrick or Spielberg or James Cameron of films. I can tell when it's a Christopher Nolan film. He shots the movies in a certain way, and you can tell it's his movie. But I have a feeling that the Warner Brothers hold Christopher Nolan to some kind of higher standards. If it's a Christopher Nolan film, let's profit money from it. Let's not put it on the HBO Max. It's like a little bit of a double standards there. Same thing with Sony and James Bond. You know, it's their like crown jewel, and they want to profit money from the movie theater. Same thing with the Paramount, with the Top Gun, Tom Cruise. You know, they hold these actors and directors to a certain standard, in my opinion. So anyway, let's move on with Far Cry Primal. I'm just simply saying, Warner Brothers. My only criticism is this. And I love Christopher Nolan. I have nothing against Christopher Nolan. But my criticism is this. If you're going to release Wonder Woman, Dune, Matrix, and all these other movies on HBO Max, then what's up with The Tenant? Why all this circle jerk, all this beating around the bush? You should have released Tenant on HBO Max. You should have released it. I think you can still release it. Like, how about tomorrow, Warner Brothers? Release it early, before the 4K UHD Blu-ray, before the digital. Release it early. How about that? But anyway, what do I know? What's up, Louis? How you doing? You bought a 3D Pulse headset today. Works on TVs. I also heard that the PlayStation 5 controller. Well, this is the Xbox controller, but I heard that the PlayStation 5 controller works on Steam. Like, you can really use it on Steam. And I thought about maybe getting one and just trying it out on Steam. But what's the point if you're not going to be able to experience the haptic feedback, if you're not going to be able to experience the DualSense? What's the point, right? Getting a PlayStation 5 controller for your PC if you can't experience the accolades that comes with that controller, right? Right, Cameron, right? I mean, the whole idea of that controller is to experience the accolades that the PlayStation 5 has with a DualSense and a haptic feedback. So, I don't know. I'm kind of skeptical about that, you know, using it for a PC. Nothing wrong with this. Using this for a PC. I've been using the Xbox Series, Xbox One S controller now since 2016. This controller, it's since 2016, right here. 2016, I've been using this controller since 2016, and works just fine. All right, enough of all that breaking news talk. Let's jump into Amazon Luna, because there's people here waiting, and they're like, come on, man, enough of the jaw jacking. Let's go ahead, let's fire up the Far Cry Primal, and we're gonna do that right now. All right, so there it is. It's loading right now. Keep in mind, I never played Far Cry Primal, and I played a little bit of it today in the beginning, and I really like it. I like it a lot. How did I miss this game? Like, why didn't I? What was I playing that I can't remember. What the hell was I playing in 2016? I can't. Oh, I was too busy with the 4K televisions. That's what was going on. That's why. A small percentage of individuals may experience epileptic seizure. Do you guys have epileptic seizure? Thank you, Louis. I played the beginning of it, where you are hunting the mammoth, and then there's this big giant cat, saber-tooth or whatever you call it, big giant prehistoric cat, and it killed all your friends, and now you have to hunt it down. I like this kind of shit, man. Prehistoric. I'm really getting into history now, man. More and more I'm interested about history than I am about the future. I'm really just reading a lot of history, reading a biography and shit like that. because it's interesting. I think learning about your history, you learn more about what the future might bring. Right? Right? All right, let's continue. All right, before we continue, I just want to show you guys what are we running this on here. It's NVIDIA Tesla T4 1920 by 1080. They don't have 4K at the moment. This is still early access beta, so don't expect 4K. 4K is coming down the pipeline. Now, are they going to charge more money for 4K? Are they going to ask for $10 a month for 4K? Even if they do ask $10 a month for 4K, I'm okay, because it's a subscription based, meaning you don't have to pay for a video game. The major difference between this and Stadia is the fact that you don't have to pay for a video game. You're not paying for a video game on top of a subscription. Here you only pay for a subscription and the games are available for you, like Netflix, like PlayStation Now, for you to start playing right away. And I think Amazon could do something great here. Also, they could implement some of their own games from Amazon Studios, or they could maybe make a. They could really buy a lot of. They could really get a license from a lot of studios because they have money. Jeff Bezos has more money than God. I mean, really. I think him and Elon Musk are like on the same level right now. So he can really purchase any license from a studio to have a bunch of games, which Google should have done long time ago. But anyway, we'll see what happens. This is just early access. We'll see what happens in the future. I don't have a crystal ball. Maybe nothing will happen. Maybe Amazon will not survive and that's it, or maybe it will survive. I really don't know what's going to happen. There's so much uncertainty, man. It's really hard to predict. I don't think anybody, I guarantee you, before we continue, I guarantee you right now, 100%, 110%, no one really has any clue. No one can predict what's going to happen in 2021. I don't think anybody has any clue. It is so gray. People really, right now, it's really hard to predict which way things are going to go. It's honestly so difficult to predict. But anyway, everything's set to high settings here. Textures are turned on, HD textures. VSync, I'm going to turn on the VSync. High. Multi-monitor HUD, automatic, quality settings, color settings. Let's go to the advanced settings. Field of view, keep it at 75, that's fine. So that's what I'm using. Let's go ahead and let's continue. Well, I don't have the greatest internet either. But for the cloud gaming, listen, you should have a stable internet. Stable internet is something that you should consider. Anyone here has a MySpace? What's up, Stacy Johnson? Alright, so we gotta hunt this thing. Hold on. Can you guys hear? Here we go. Ready? Well, you know what? To be fair, Stacy, Google Stadia has been around for a year now. This is still in beta. It's a beta tested, and it's not open to everybody. It's like an early access stages. So I don't want to really compare this right away to the Stadia in terms of quality, because even when Stadia started, and they were not even in beta, even when Stadia started in November of 2019, they had like problems running it on the browser. Like they were having issues running it on the browser. So I want to be fair to Amazon, but the major difference here obviously is that you're not paying. You're not paying for a video game, and I think a lot of people might, jump into this because they don't have to pay for the video game. You know what I mean? Hey, if people can save money and they can only pay a monthly subscription where they don't have to pay for a game, and they can try out a bunch of other new games, I think people will lean more towards that, where they don't have to pay for every game 60, 70, 80, 100. Nah. Here's what I want to say. You should never pay a full price for a cloud game. Digital, where you can download it and you can keep it and you can look at it, fine. But you should never pay for a cloud game. This is subscription. You're paying a monthly subscription like Netflix, HBO Max, Hulu, right? So you get what you get. But I don't think you should ever pay full price for a game that's on the cloud. All right, let's go ahead. Let's look for this this saber-tooth, this whatever this big cat, prehistoric cat. Where is that? Hey, what's up, Juggernauts? I tried getting a PlayStation 5 earlier today in Canada, but I got the deer. Yeah, listen, at this point, honestly, Juggernauts, did you see that video that I made where I said April, it's me being realistic, April 2021, me getting a PlayStation 5. Guys, don't even bother trying. The only way, there's only two things that can happen here that you can get a PlayStation 5. Number one, you know somebody at the Walmart. You know a manager at the Walmart. The manager at the Walmart holds the console for you, and he calls you, come meet me at this time, let's do a transaction, let me sell you this console, I'll put it in the bag, and that's that. And you walk out safely, nobody knows what's inside the bag, you walk out to your car and you got your console. That's the one way of getting it, if you have a connection. Another way of getting it is if you are like super lucky to happen to be at the right place at the right time where they have a console, and you're just super lucky. But I don't want to bet my money on being super lucky. How many people out there are super lucky? There's maybe a handful, not that many. A lot of losers out there, only few winners, okay? So don't rely on luck too much. So I'm being realistic. So when I tell people that I'm going to buy PlayStation 5 on April, by the end of April or April 15th, I'm being realistic. April 15th. By the end of April, that's when I'm buying it. So you're not going to see me with a PlayStation 5 till like the end of April. All right, let's move on. I need to gather resources. That'll do it. I need to make a bow and arrow. Let's get some wood. We'll get some more wood over here. Hold on. Oh, there's no game sound? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Hold on. Hold on. I don't know why this is happening, man. I'm really just trying to figure this out. Let's see. Anything? How about now? Okay, I got it. Better now? Okay, I got it, man. I figured it out. OBS. You know what I call OBS? What about now? Would you guys like to know what OBS stands for? Maybe should I say it? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say it. What's up, LBJ? Anyway, OBS stands for original bullshit. That's what I call OBS. I had nothing but problem with the OBS, man. It's supposed to be the best. It's always issues. Always something, man. It's, you know what's going on with the OBS? It never memorizes my presets. Every single time I start OBS, it doesn't memorize my presets. So my presets, I always have to, unfortunately, I have to check my presets. I have to get my presets back together every single time. I wish that there was a way for the OBS to save my presets, so that way I don't have to go through this whole, you know, crap all over again. Alright, I think we're good. We need slate. One more. Let's see. Okay, we're good. Did I create? Open the menu. Hold on. Bow and arrow. Crafting it. Here we go. Nice. Ukutaka. Ngoroko. You got yourself a bow and arrow. Here we go. Nice. Let's go hunt that big predator. Okay, he needs to hunt. I need food for strength. Alright. That is true. I like this game already. You know, you have to constantly craft and upgrade and hunt to survive. I'm already digging this, man. There's nothing wrong with a B7, nothing wrong with the PlayStation 4 Pro. It does 4K, it does HDR. It's a 4K machine, it's HDR machine. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. You're gonna enjoy your Cyberpunk. If you have a PlayStation 4 Pro, you're gonna enjoy Cyberpunk on PlayStation 4 Pro. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Now, don't get me wrong. Having that PS5, obviously, it's much faster, more fluid, runs smoother, 60 FPS for PlayStation 4 games. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that you're not going to enjoy having the PlayStation 5. But let's be reasonable. It's not like the end of the world. Okay, you can still enjoy these games with PlayStation 4 Pro. That's all I'm saying. Can't wait for the Far Cry 6. But that's gonna be a long time. May. We gotta wait till May, man. Ugh. Why would you have to wait such a long time? Old bastard syndrome. Well, there you go, man. Old bastard syndrome. The old bastard syndrome. I gotta find myself a goat. I gotta hunt. Gotta hunt, damn it. I hear something. I hear. Where is it? I hear the sound. He must be close. This game, it's really good, bro. Did you hear it? I know I heard it. But where the hell is it? Don't tell me I have to climb up there. I guess I'll have to climb. Can I climb? I hear something, man. It's right around here. Oh, there it is. I see it. Hold on. Where the hell did it go? Oh, there it is. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, there he is. Oh my God. Oh. Got him, got him. Got him. Got the meat. Let me heal. Let's eat. Oh, you can hide the animal, can you? Oh, you can hide. Wait. I didn't know that. You made it, bro. Stadies are... Here we go. I don't know about Stadies, bro. Stadies... They need to go... Listen. I really think it's a bad mistake to do a cloud service with charging people for full price of the game. It should be subscription based only. I think this is the only reason why Stadia it's having a problem. And I think it's not because of the quality. The quality on Stadia, it's really good, guys. 4K in HDR on Stadia really looks great if you got a good internet and if you don't have to worry about your data caps. But there's nothing wrong with the quality when it comes to Stadia. The biggest issue that I think everybody hates Stadia, it's the fact that you have to pay for these games a full price. And I think that's the problem. And I think that's why people are so turned off by that. That you have to pay a full price. What's up, Ahmed? How you doing? Oh, what happened? You guys, same thing? Where you from, Ahmed? UK? Yeah, man, don't spam, bro. I just saw that, yeah. I don't know if it was by accident, you know. But yeah, just don't spam, man. Hold up. I'm still hungry, man. I gotta eat. I need more goats. Hold up. Here we go. Did I get him? Where the hell did he go? Oh, motherfucker. Where'd he go? Come here. I'm gonna get you. God damn it. Man. He couldn't have gone far. Let's see. Being a hunter, it's a very patient job. I agree. Physical discs, you should pay a full price. Hold on, I hear a goat. He's around here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Alright. Slowly. Where'd you go? Ah, I see you. Hold on. I got him. Wait. I didn't? Oh my god. What's up, Dan? How you doing? Where the hell did he go? The music in the sound in this game, it's pretty good because you have to really get your senses and your ears really open, because you got to listen to these goats and where they are. They're on the left side, they're on the right side, they're on the front, so you constantly have to pay attention. Hold on. Oh, motherfucker. Did he go down? Oh, Jesus. My God. I'm such a shitty hunter. Oh my God, will you die? Do us all a favor, man. I gotta eat. Oh my God. Yeah, man, the guys don't even think about PlayStation 5. Just erase the PlayStation 5. Do yourself a favor, guys. You know, I don't make videos to bullshit people. I'm being realistic, man. Just forget about PlayStation 5 till April. I'm being honest. You gotta wait for this chaos to pass. Right now you're in the midst of chaos, and there's no way you're getting the PlayStation 5 in the midst of this chaos. The only way, there's only two ways you can get a PlayStation 5. Number one, you have connections, you know a manager, and the manager knows another manager that it's a district manager, and they hold the console for you. They put it in a bag, they do a transaction, and you pay them, and you safely go inside your car and you bring it home. That's the sure thing, one way of getting it. Second way of getting it is by pure luck. Like pure luck. You just happen to be there at the right place at the right time, and boom. But you can't really rely on pure luck. Pure luck, no one should rely on that. Okay? So that's why I made that video where I said I'm being realistic. I will not get a PlayStation 5 till April, by the end of April. Around maybe April 15th, April 20th, April 25th, somewhere around there. And that's me being realistic, that's not me, exaggerating. That's really honestly. The reason I say that is because I don't have time to be camping out somewhere. I don't have connections. I don't know anybody at Walmart or Target or Best Buy or GameStop. I don't know anybody to hook me up. No one's gonna hook me up for no reason. So I don't know anybody to really do me that favor. Okay, so there's no way that I'm gonna be able to get one. I'm just being realistic, and you should be realistic too. If you don't have any connections, I don't know, maybe you have connections. Some of you do, and some of you are lucky. That's fine. But if you don't have any connections, I mean, honestly, why are you torturing yourself? Don't torture yourself. Don't waste your time going online. You can't beat these scripted bots. It's impossible. It's just humanly impossible for you to be faster than scripted bots. It's really a waste of time. Guys, it's really a waste of time. Just wait till April, and there's plenty of games to play till April. I'm really not missing out on anything. The only thing I'm missing out on is obviously doing the tests, picture settings with PlayStation 5, doing other experiments with PlayStation 5, and doing a bunch of other tests. That's the one thing that I'm missing. But other than that, Demon's Souls really that must-have AAA, like you must-have game? No, it's not a must-have. It's a remake, right? Demon's Souls a remake, for PlayStation 5 exclusive. But I hope I'm not mistaken. It is a remake, right? So it's not a big deal. At least to me, it's not a big deal. I don't know. I gotta eat something, guys. I need to kill 2 more goats. I gotta feed my belly. Okay, the Savage. Yeah, I mean, like Cameron has the PlayStation 5, and of course, he's enjoying the accolades that the console has. Obviously, haptic feedback, DualSense. Sure, it's gonna make the experience a little bit better. Ray tracing, I don't know if ray tracing is really. I'm kind of have a subjective opinion on ray tracing, and this is only coming from me personally, because it's not my first time. I've been playing ray tracing since 2017. So to me, Battlefield 5 and all these other games that I played on ray tracing, it's nice. It's nice to have a real-time ray tracing, but it's not something that I would like. I wouldn't lose any sleep over it if there was no ray tracing. Okay, it was just a basic reflection, to me will get the job done. But I'm not like losing any sleep over, oh Jesus, I don't have a ray tracing and all I have is just a basic reflection, basic space reflection, which it gets the job done for me. It's not as good obviously as a ray tracing, real-time ray tracing, which represents the real reflection of the light and the way the light's being projected and reflected, and also the shadows. Fine, I get all that, I understand all that, but to me, I think ray tracing is a little bit of a gimmick to sell these consoles, in my humble honest opinion, if I may say so. There's a lot of gimmicky thing there, a little bit, because majority of you are not going to have time. Even with a Cyberpunk, you're going to be too focused on finishing your mission, on playing through the story, trying to level up your character, try to sleep with everybody. whatever it is that you're going to be doing in Cyberpunk next week. So you're really not going to be focusing too much on ray tracing. Ooh, wow. So I think it's a little bit exaggerated thing. But hey, for some people, I guess it's a big deal. So I don't know. What I find a big deal, what I have seen so far from what Cameron D has shown me, is how fast and how fluid everything runs on PlayStation 5. I think that's the main thing that you guys will appreciate when you finally purchase a PlayStation 5. And that's what Cameron D has showed me. Just how quickly, how fast and fluidly you can just switch between the game, switch between the app, how quickly you can download the game, how quickly you can start the game. And of course, the haptic feedback, DualSense controller, it's a big bonus, obviously. And these are the things that I think all of you will appreciate. There's no question about that. You will appreciate this. And then, Jesus, once PlayStation 5 Pro comes out, I have a theory, before we continue, I have a theory about why they're making a PlayStation 5 Pro. I honestly believe that they're doing a dual GPU for PlayStation 5 Pro to try to do a checkerboard 8K at 60 FPS. Okay, call me crazy. I know this is a big prediction, and I know I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You know, boo on me, boo, boo, boo me, right? Boo me all day long. Fine, but I have a feeling the Mark Cerny wants to utilize dual GPU to achieve checkerboard 8K, not a native 8K, but a checkerboard 8K at 60 FPS. I'm just saying. Because I don't know what would be the purpose for him to have a dual GPU. Yeah, so that's the rumor that I'm talking about. All right, here we go. We gotta eat. I gotta eat, man. I gotta hunt. Here we go. Oh, come on. Oh, give me a break. Jesus, man. Can I just punch this guy? Hold on. Damn it, man. Why it's so hard to hunt these animals? I mean, how many arrows do I have to... Oh, Lord. Hold on. Oh, my God. Here we go. Jesus, didn't I already shut you? Hold on. Oh, come on, man. Headshot. Yes. Yes, sir. That was nice. Got a headshot. I already did that. You know what, Cameron D? You never know. That's actually an interesting point. Slowly but surely, the consoles are really getting close to PC, man. It's already looking like a PC. You got a solid state drive. You got CPU, GPU. You have to install the game. You can browse the internet. You can watch the movies. You got the applications. They can create. They already have their own user interface. They can use Linux. They can use Windows. You know. So I don't know. It's not too far-fetched. It looks like consoles are moving toward PC. And if the rumors about the PlayStation 5 are true, I mean PlayStation 5 Pro are true, then it's totally gonna be a PC. I mean, look at Xbox Series X, 12 teraflops, man. Don't tell me that's not a little mini PC. Yeah, I think you might be right, man. $33 million pixels to be exact, 8K resolution, and when we say checkerboard, people need to understand. Checkerboard means that you are cheating your way with a base resolution of, let's say, 4K, let's say base 4K native resolution that is being checkerboard to reach almost like upscaled. Imagine a native 4K base source resolution being upscaled to reach 33 million pixels. Even though it's not going to be a native 8K. Native 8K, man, that's just brutal. I don't think people understand how brutal the 33 million pixels are to render 33 million pixels. How brutal your GPU is going to be. I mean, you're going to need some dual GPU, like dual 3090s, man. That one 3090 is not enough, man. Unless you're going to be running everything at low settings or medium settings. But if you really like want to have that native 8K running everything, let's say, for example, Cyberpunk. You want to run a Cyberpunk native 8K with everything turned on. You're going to need 3090 SLI. 3090 SLI with 64 gigs of DDR4 RAM, Ryzen 9, 12 cores, 24 threads. You're going to need some like ridiculous amount of power. And even then, you won't be able to max out with the ultra settings. You're still going to be doing medium to high settings. Plus, you're going to have to turn off the ray tracing. You'll have to turn off all the other filters from DirectX 12. You're still going to be suffering. So I just want you guys to imagine. The quantum speed is, I believe, once we reach to the quantum speed, forget about the CUDA cores, forget about the teraflops. Once we reach to a quantum speed, once the GPU reach to a quantum speed, let's say 5.5 nanometers of processing units that can have a quantum speed. Once we reach to a quantum speed, that's it. I think quantum speed will give us 8K, 120 hertz, 120 frames, 8K, 12K. We'll be able to go some ridiculous resolutions and some ridiculous photorealistic imagery. Once we get there, once we get to quantum speed, that's it. Guys, that's going to be the major breakthrough. I think this is where the major breakthrough is going to be. But how do you cool that? How do you cool that off? That quantum speed. It'll be interesting to see what happens in the next 10 years. Next 10 years. What kind of breakthrough by 2031 are we going to have? Just saying. 12K, it's just it's a technical demo with red cameras. They're using these Aries red cameras, Panavision Aries red cameras, you know, the ones that Ridley Scott uses. Some of them are used for IMAX, mainly IMAX, like, you know, doing documentaries, stuff like that, for the NASA and the space and all that other crap. And the nature, the environments, the forest, you know, things like that. It's just used for like tech demos. No one's gonna be filming and processing that kind of like ridiculous 12K. How long do I think till that happens? Quantum speed? I think it'll happen. To be honest, the way things are going, I think by 2035, I think we're gonna get there. By 2035, maybe even earlier, but 2035, I think honestly, the quantum speed. Because how many numbers you're gonna put with these transistors? You know, how many CUDA cores are you gonna add on top of CUDA cores? You know, and then you have to cool all those CUDA cores. They need to find something that can be cooled, but at the same time, small capacity. And I think that's where the key is going to be. Where you can have a small device, size of this controller, but it can be the most powerful thing there is. And it could be implemented into your television. It can be implemented into your phone, into whatever, into your watch, or whatever you have. And I think we're gonna get there, man. 15 years from now, 15 years, I think we'll get there, man. That's if we don't blow ourselves to pieces. You know, if there's no like some kind of conflict, or if some disaster happens, natural disaster, I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball, but as long as we don't blow each other into pieces, and we save our planet and we save ourselves and we move forward, I think we'll see that progression. You know, Elon Musk is saying that he's gonna send with that SpaceX rocket, he's gonna send people to moon by 2024. Dude, that would be a major breakthrough. Sending it's an 8-month trip to land on the Mars. 8 months. That's when it's closest to us. By the way, if you want to see the Mars, it's very easy. Look at the full moon when it's a clear sky, and on your left, just left of moon, just left of the moon, not to the right where you got, you know, Orion's belt and all that. No, I'm talking about the left side of the moon. You'll see it's a little bit further down, left side, from the left side of the moon, facing, well, depends on where you are, depends where you live, but on the East Coast it rises from the east, and then around midnight, when you look up around midnight, you can look up in the look up in the sky. You'll see on the left side, you'll see the little bright red dot, and that little bright red dot, that's Mars right there. But then again, it depends where you are, you know, and all that. They have an app for that. You can download the app, and if you want to look at it. Alright, I got a hunt. I need one more goat. I need one more goat. I hear him. He's right here. Where is he? I'm gonna try to shoot him in the head. Hold on. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where are you, goat? Can I shoot you in the head like I did previously? Can I be that successful? Oh my God, can I be? No, how did you know? How did you know? Oh, you animal. Oh God. There it is. Nice! A headshot. Got him. Whew. This is it. Got the goats. Got everything. I'm good to go. I must find shelter. Alright. There's a shelter over here. Yes. Mars is impressive. How many rovers we have over there now? I think we got like 3 or 4. I got the big one, right? The big rover. But we got a bunch of rovers up there right now. Alright, gotta go grab some slate. Gotta go to the shelter. Move to the shelter. There we go. Shelter. Shelter. Paul Grice. Yeah, Terminator, right? Dude, I don't know how we're gonna make it next year. Dude, I think we're going too fast. Too far into the future, guys. Let's survive next year. Let's survive 2021, man. We barely survived this year. What's waiting for us next year? You know what I mean? I think we need to take it one day at a time. We need to take it. That's why I always tell people, take it one day at a time. Don't think too much into the future, man, because life is so short, man. You don't have a crystal ball. You don't know what's going to happen tonight. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow morning. You don't know where you're going to be in the afternoon and what's going to happen to you in the afternoon. You could be at the wrong place at the wrong time. You do not know. Okay? And I always tell people, live your life as if it's your last day, every day. Live every second. Live every minute as if it's your last. Because you don't know. I don't mean to scare people here. And, it's just, it's true. You don't know. You really don't know. You don't know. And that's why it's important. I mean, we can talk about the future. We can have our theories about what the future is going to be, right? It doesn't mean that that's how it's going to pan out, or that's how it's going to be. But it's good to have, ideas about the future. But honestly, I always tell people, take it one day at a time. One day at a time. It's the smartest thing to do, man. If you don't take it one day at a time, I guarantee you will have a panic attacks. You will have a hard time breathing because of so much overwhelmingly information that will be coming into your mind. You're going to have a hard time catching a breath because all that information will give you a irregular heartbeat because you're going to have so much stress. So much of that electrons inside your mind can cause this to your heart because you're processing too much, and you're thinking too much ahead. You're worrying too much. People talk about, when people who worry. Listen, I want to say something about this before we continue. I get it. It's a natural thing. You have to worry, right? It's your instinct to worry. But listen, there's always going to be problems. There's always going to be something that you'll have to deal with. Okay, you fix this one problem. Guess what? Tomorrow another problem awaits. And you fix that tomorrow's problem. Well, guess what? Next week, 5 more problems are coming. There's always going to be problems. So that's why I keep telling people, don't worry so much. Just take it one day at a time, man. That's just me. I mean, that's just me. I use these same principles, and if it works for me, believe me, it can work for you too. But if you stress too much, and if you think about yourself as like, I need to be successful, my friend, you are setting yourself up. You're setting yourself up for failure. You have no idea what you're doing to yourself. Just enjoy life. Take it as it comes. Good, bad, ugly, whatever. Take it as it comes. Deal with it when it happens. And deal with it at that time, at that exact same time when it happens. Then deal with it. But to stress about something that you have no control, you have zero control over it. It just, it does you no good. It really does you no good, And I made those same mistakes. I'm speaking from my perspective. Because I've been through all this shit. I've done all these mistakes. Thinking, the way I was thinking. You know, I thought I was the hot shit. I thought I was the best, or this or that. I thought I could do this, or I could do that, or I'm invincible, or all this other crap, right? All these stupid, selfish, egoistic ideas that really does you no good. And then also worrying so much. It's like, why do you worry? Then why do you live? If you're gonna worry every day, here's another thing. If you're gonna worry every day, then why do you live? Why do you live? What's the point of you worrying every second or every minute or every time that you wake up? Every fleeting moment of your life, you wake up 24/7, you're worrying. So the point being is, so then what's the point of waking up? Life is not perfect. Nothing is perfect. The word perfect shouldn't exist. Experience, it's what should exist. We're all experiencing this. We're all here. We don't know why. No one left us a note and told us, hey, this is why, etc., etc. Even these Homo sapiens don't know who messed with them. Did somebody come from the sky? Did somebody, put him there? Did somebody experiment this whole thing here to see if they can do something with this planet? We don't know. There's a missing link. No one freaking knows. We live in amnesia. That's pretty much what it is. All right, let me set up my campfire. Here we go. Sorry about that. I don't want to go too deep. I don't want to go too deep into this. There we go. 6G. Oh my God. I remember that, Cameron D. You told me that. Like, I was surprised. I really thought you were a big-time gamer, but then I realized you're more of like, well, fitness is your thing. You love fitness, that's number one. And you love movies and, of course, video and home theater. You love that as well. But you're not like a huge gamer. You're not like a big-time gamer. But I learned that about you. Which is interesting. Because I always thought you were like a big-time gamer, but then I realized, no, Cameron, he loves fitness, number one, but at the same time, he appreciates the videos, the movies, the home theaters, and he's got a great home theater setup. If you go to Instagram on Cameron D, he's got some badass speakers and home theater setup. It's just amazing. Does Luna integrate with other Amazon products? Not yet. Not yet. There's honestly, as you can see right here, when you hit Shift and Tab, there's really not much here. It's just three things. You have a game that you're playing currently. You can exit the game, and then you got your controller. But I'm pretty sure this purple will be filled with Twitch, streamed to Twitch. I think they're gonna take the advantage of streaming only to Twitch, but that's okay. Amazon, I don't have to stream to Twitch. I can use my capture card to stream to wherever I want. But I think that's where their ecosystem's gonna be, Cameron. I think Twitch. Why? Because they own the Twitch. And they have their own Amazon gaming studios. Now they got Luna. So they're going to implement everything into Twitch. You'll be able to stream directly to Twitch from Luna, I think. That's what they're going to be aiming for, in my opinion. So this is what they have. But this is in beta. This is still early access, man. And it's just like plain, simple, click on the game and play at 1080p. Alright, so I need to craft the club. Alright, let's craft the club. Here we go. I got the club. Put some fire on it. Oh, nice. Nice. That's it. I'm a real caveman now. Alright, so what should I do now? Oh, ignite the club. Here we go. Should I explore the caves? What is this? Here we go. Well, yeah, of course. Just like Stadia's gonna do Google. You know, Stadia's gonna do their Stadia stuff on YouTube. You'll be able to live stream on YouTube. And of course, Amazon's gonna do Twitch. And of course, Xbox Series X will obviously do it through Game Pass Ultimate. Like, you'll have to have a Game Pass Ultimate app, and through the Game Pass Ultimate app, through Windows, you'll be able to do it through there. That's what I think. That was a great movie, by the way. Apocalypto. Mel Gibson. I need to find that. I think I have that movie, man, on the Blu-ray. I think I have that movie. The other day, I was watching the Planet of the Apes. I wanted to watch a movie, and I was like, man, I have Planet of the Apes on a Blu-ray, and I'm like, man, the original Planet of the Apes, 1968, Charlton Heston, the original Planet of the Apes. Even though I've seen the Beneath of the Planet of the Apes, the sequel, but the original one, Planet of the Apes, I happened to watch it, and man, that movie, it's still great, even after all these years. And it made me realize why these movies are called classics. Because you really can't remake. You know, Charlton Heston just did a great job on it. All the other actors, you know, in the makeup and playing the apes and all that, they all did a great job, man. The way the movie was shot, everything just fell in perfectly. These movies are classics for a reason, and you really can't touch that. And I think the Hollywood needs to learn this. You can't remake these movies. They're classics for a reason. You know, you can't touch them. But that movie was also very philosophical. Even when they crash, you know, how many? 3 on board? Minus that woman that died because they were traveling for 2,000 years and they didn't realize. Well, should I spoil the movie? Did you guys see the Planet of the Apes? They didn't realize, well, when they landed, they thought they landed on a different planet. But anyway, I don't want to spoil it. I don't know if you have seen the Planet of the Apes, but anyway, go watch the movie. I hate doing that crap. I hate spoiling because, I don't know, I do have some millennials. I do have some, you know, individuals who are in their 20s, who are like 18, 17, 16, who are watching me, and they haven't seen the movie. They don't even know who Charlton Heston is, let alone, you know, Planet of the Apes. They think about Caesar, Planet of the Apes, you know, the computer generated Planet of the Apes. That's probably what they're thinking. Oh my god. Do I have to jump down here? Hold up. Oh, this shit is scary, bro. I hear some animals out there. I know. The virtual, variable refresh rate. I'm sorry, the variable refresh rate on C10. It's really good, man. I'm very impressed with 120 hertz. The Conan. It's a bullshit over here. Where's my turbo? I'm a Hercules. I'm a Hercules. I can do whatever I want to do. I don't need the fire. I have the night vision. I'm a Hercules. Alright, Hercules. Get us out of here. Don't push me around. Nobody pushes the Hercules. Not even the Zeus. I'm a Hercules. I do what I want. Hold on. Here we go. Hercules, man. Hercules. Dude, I need fire. God damn it. I need fire. How do I make a fire? Damn it. I don't have any more fire. Wait. Dude, I need a fire, man. My God, this shit is scary. What the hell? The wolves? There they are. Come here. I'm a Hercules. Get away from me. Don't you know who I am? You could have been my pet, but now you're my food. You. I don't like you. You're too hairy. And you stink. Come here. You bastard. That was so cringy. Hold on. What do you want from me? I don't have no turbo. I have no turbo for Christmas. I'm a Hercules. I don't need no turbo. The hell with the turbo. The hell with you. Do I think the LG... Hold up. The hell with you. You killed her. You cannot kill me. I will resurrect. I'm a Hercules. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Thank you. See, I have the clear vision. People always ask me, how do you get to be who you are? And I always tell them, I have the clear vision. I know exactly where I want to go. That right now, I know exactly where I need to be. To the jungle here. I put the mud on. When you put the mud, nobody can see you. Unless you happen to be a Dylan. That's the only way that you're gonna find me. Because I'm not an expendable asset, Dylan. Unlike you. You are expendable asset, Dylan. You do as you're told. I don't do that. We are not assassins. We are a rescue team, Dylan. The hell with you. There we go. Better put the cookie down. I said put the cookie down. You bastard. I think the OLED C10 has reached its peak. Next big specs will be with technology that surpasses all. Of course, every new technology, everything will surpass whatever's current. That's obvious, you know. There's always going to be something better than what we already have. There's going to be something better than the PlayStation 5, something better than 3090, something better than Tesla car, things evolve. Technology evolves, obviously. All right. I need to have a better clear vision here. What am I doing here? What happened to the pussy around here? I don't see no pussy around here. This is a bullshit. The big hunk of Hercules running around here, but there's no pussy around here. It's such a bullshit here. Whatever happened to the Adam and Eve? How are we supposed to procreate over here? I want to make a little Hercules running around. Screw you. The hell with you. Hold on. Inside the cave you go, you bastard. This sounds like it's turning into a goddamn Conan game. The hell with you. How many times do I have to say the hell with you? I personally, I enjoy OLED because it gives me that beautiful picture quality at night. Like, I like to watch my programs with the lights turned off. If you're not one of those guys who doesn't turn the lights off when you're watching a movie, and if you like to have your lights turned on, then, by all means, LCD full array local dimming televisions will get the job done. But me personally, I like to have a perfect viewing angles with that picture perfect contrast ratio, and that picture perfect contrast ratio is truly where I believe OLED shines. Now, micro LEDs, I don't know. Who knows anything about micro LEDs? Everything's behind a closed door. Samsung has really locked the door. No one's invited to test technology, to look at it. So we really don't have any clue as to how good or how fragile the micro LED is going to be. Everybody's speculating, but nobody knows. So speculations, in my opinion, really... I'm just not a big fan of speculations. I'm a big fan of a sure thing, where you know exactly what this technology can do, you know its positives, you know its negatives, and then when it's available, people are able to test it, and they're able to tell you how good is this new technology. Now, supposedly micro LED is supposed to be that next big thing, but again, I don't know, because nobody knows, because Samsung's not telling us anything. No one's invited to test it. No one's invited to go to South Korea, to go to Samsung's labs to look at it, to test it. I don't know. So, well, we'll see. Yeah, LBJ, it's true. Well, Dolby Vision requires a high peak brightness. If you have a Sony TV, if you have that Z9D or Z9F or Q9, well, forget the Samsung, Sony, right? If you got a Sony Z9F or Z9D with close to 2,000 nits of peak of brightness, that Dolby Vision with that peak brightness that Sony has on Z9D, Z9F, you are going to truly appreciate that Dolby Vision. But there's nothing wrong with the Dolby Vision on OLED. Even with 900 nits, I enjoyed OLED. Watching movies in Dolby Vision. The Dolby Vision is more film-like. It's really intended for film. HDR, it does many different aspects of the content. But Dolby Vision, it's really the main focus of Dolby Laboratories with Dolby Vision. It's really to enhance that color accuracy, the way the film filmmaker intended that movie to look. You know, Ridley Scott says many times, even James Cameron says many times, you know, yes, I have my principal photography and I have my crew working on the film to bring that certain look and feel of the movie atmosphere. But sometimes people can experience that on their televisions, because depending what kind of television you have, you can experience that. That's why you got to go to a movie to see it with that certain whatever projector that has that color accuracy perfectly portrayed the way the filmmaker intended. And I think Dolby Vision does a good job of mimicking that to a certain extent. And that's why I think Dolby Vision, it's perfect for movies. And this is why I prefer Dolby Vision when I'm watching movies instead of just HDR10. And I've seen a bunch of Dolby Vision movies, and I can tell you, and I'm pretty sure you guys have, that Dolby Vision with Dolby Atmos, like Man of Steel, Live, Die, Repeat, Tom Cruise movie, the list goes on and on, 2001 Space Odyssey, even what other movie I'm thinking of, Dolby Vision movie that I was watching, I can't remember top of my head, but I've seen a handful of Dolby Vision movies. The Ghost in the Shell, another example. Ghost in the Shell was a great example of Dolby Vision and how accurately portrays that color accuracy. Some of the Disney Marvel movies, obviously Dolby Vision. So I think Dolby Vision is excellent for movies. But I don't know. Some people are saying that they want to utilize, that Dolby Laboratories wants to utilize Dolby Vision for video games. They're probably going to use a different approach than what they do with the movies. They'll probably use a different approach on how they master and remaster these games in Dolby Vision. There was one game that was done in Dolby Vision, and that's the Mass Effect Andromeda. And let me tell you, it looked pretty good. And I think I've tested it. I believe I tested it on a PC. But I did notice that the frame rates have dropped like drastically with the Dolby Vision on Mass Effect Andromeda. You know, I don't know if you guys knew about it or not. Yeah, I mean, if you want to see a one game, which is only one game in Dolby Vision, that's Mass Effect Andromeda. Oh yeah. Netflix and Amazon Prime, especially, listen, Netflix and Amazon Prime, I gotta tell you, Netflix has done a really great job with the Dolby Vision, with their programming, with their movies. And you gotta remember, Netflix has a lot of experience, and they're good partners with Dolby. So, majority of their movies that Netflix original movies and TV shows are being made, they're already being processed by Dolby. I cannot speak today. By Dolby Laboratories in California, in Burbank, Los Angeles, right? Los Angeles County. They're being mastered and remastered with Dolby. So they already have Dolby Laboratories working on their film. When they finish filming their film, Netflix original or Netflix TV series like The Witcher and whatnot, or Lost in Space, they process that through Dolby Laboratories. So everything's being done by Dolby Laboratories high-tech softwares and computers and tech that they have in the studio. They're able to give you the most accurate colors that the director has envisioned on that certain TV show or in that certain movie. So yeah, I just want to say this really quick. Dolby Vision is the best for movies. And I'm pretty sure everybody here can agree that Dolby Vision is your best bet, you know. Yes, the metadata on Dolby Vision, it's ridiculous. I think HDR10, it's aesthetic metadata. Dolby Vision, it's different types of metadata that's being implemented, like a variable metadata, because it requires a lot of data to be processed. And I think this is where, honestly, this is where HDMI 2.1 will come in handy for the Dolby Vision. You know what I mean? I wish. You know what? Jesus Christ. Cameron D. I just thought of something. Do me a favor, Cameron D. If you can. Since you already have HDMI 2.1 chipset built inside the PlayStation 5, could you do me a favor? Does your television have 2.1 chipset? Oh my God. See, this is why I wish. Damn you, scalpelers. Damn you, damn you, damn you, damn you, damn you, scalpelers. The amount of things I could have done if I had a PlayStation 5, the amount of tests I could have done with that PlayStation 5. Because PlayStation 5 has a 4K Blu-ray player built into it. And I was like, what a good way to test to see how well does a HDMI 2.1 chipsets work with television that has HDMI 2.1 chipset, ultra high speed, with an ultra high speed cable, to see how well does it process Dolby Vision with that extra data that it can send through. So when you're watching that disc that has all that data encoded on that disc, how well is it processing that metadata of Dolby Vision, and how well is it processing it on your television between your PlayStation 5 and your HDMI 2.1 ultra high speed chipset television. You know, a lot of people are talking crap about PlayStation 5 4K player. I say, hey, don't talk crap about PlayStation 5 4K player. That's a very powerful machine, and it has a HDMI 2.1 chipsets. I mean, extra data can be passed through the HDMI ultra high speed cable onto your television. And I wish that I had that console, man. I could have done so many damn tests by now. You know, there's so much I want to do with that console. So many tests I want to do. Not just a PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, obviously, HDMI 2.1, right? Chipset built inside, to see how well do they implement Dolby Vision there as well. There's so many things I really wanted to do, but unfortunately, damn you, scalper bots, you know. Oh my God, Mr. Urban, thank you for the $10, brother. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that, brother, but thank you so much, Mr. Urban, man. Thank you so much, brother. You didn't have to do that, Mr. Urban, but thank you so much. So how does it run? How is the... You really didn't have to do that, Mr. Urban, but I appreciate it so much. So how well does a Luna runs? Well, here's what I'm going to tell you. My Cyber Afro Ninja. Here's what I'm going to tell you. It runs perfectly. Much better than Kojima would have created this game. No offense to Kojima. The latency, the one thing you're going to appreciate about this game, Mr. Urban, is the latency. the latency, 18 to 19 milliseconds latency is what's going to really appeal to you. That low latency. Now, in terms of quality, the bitrate quality, it's okay. It's not the greatest, so don't expect the quality to be like ooh wow ooh, because they're still not utilizing the H.265 codec. They're using standard codecs, so don't expect the bitrate to be like maximum settings with the H.265 codec. So the bitrate, it's something that it's but latency, you will appreciate the low latency with a 60 FPS. That you will appreciate. Oh my God, Mr. Urban, man, you don't have to do that. Jesus, that's 20, 25, 30. Mr. Urban, you're on a roll, brother. Oh my God, man, you don't have to. I appreciate it so much. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to call the Dylan? Or do you want me to call the Paul Emmerich? I'm going to call the Paul Emmerich. I'm going to tell him, come on, bring some cash here. Bring it to the Hercules. How dare you, Paul Emmerich? You should be giving me the maximum settings, the maximum everything for free. The Hercules shouldn't have to pay each hour for your maximum settings. And what happened? Where's the AMD? I don't see no AMD anymore. Where's the 6800 XT? That it's gone. You said you're gonna build it before the Thanksgiving. What happened to you, Paul Emmerich? Thank you so much, man. You guys will have to step up now. You guys got to step up. You know, I mean, good luck beating the what Mr. Urban has done here. I mean, you guys gonna have to catch up to this. I don't know if you guys can keep up with Mr. Urban now. That's it. Yeah. Mr. Urban is now. I feel like doing the. You ever see the Batman? Like in the Batman, the Michael Keaton Batman and Jack Nicholson. Who was the guy that was approaching Jack Nicholson before he became Joker? That old guy. I forgot his name. He's a good actor, a very famous actor, and he grabs Jack Nicholson. And he grabs him by the shoulders and he says, "You are my number one guy." Who was that? Who was that actor, man, who did that? "You are my number one guy." Who was that guy? That actor, man. I feel like doing the same thing with oh my God, this is it. Desperado's coming in. The Dylan. We got the competition over here. This is getting better by the minute. Oh, Jesus. 35. Oh, my God. Thank you, man. You guys are just so generous tonight, man. I don't know what to say. Oh, my God. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. No. That the Hercules cannot do that. That this TV show here, it is not made for the kids. It is for the adults only. we should turn this like to adults only though. I saw a guy shipping 3 other days at the UPS. You guys are so generous, man. I don't know what to say, bro. Thank you so much. I want you to know that I appreciate every single little thing you guys do. The Hercules. Even though the Hercules doesn't need the money, but he will use the money to become a simp. He will simp. The Hercules like to simp. There's the women, the children down there. The hell with you. I'm not going to take off my shirt. I'm gonna ram this chopper up your ass. Hey, did you guys hear what happened to what's his name? Jesus Christ. The guy from is he from Texas? I think he's from Texas. Solid Rev's PlayStation 5 doesn't work anymore, so he returned it, he refunded it. I feel bad for him, dude. I really do. Like he just can't seem to get anything to work, man. First his Xbox One, then his PlayStation 4, and now PlayStation 5, and it's broken. I feel so sorry for him, man, because he's just no luck, man. The guy has no luck when it comes to like consoles, man. Okay, so what should we do here? Okay, maybe we can play something else. Hold on, let's save and quit. Maybe we can try something else. Since you guys were so generous, maybe we can do something else. Something funny. We can play something funny. I don't know. What can we play? Just exit the game. It was excellent, good minor issues over here. Let's see. What should we play? What should we play? Let's see. Oh my goodness. Monopoly, Steep, Watch Dogs Legions, Valhalla. Okay. You get to choose. Derek, oh my god. You guys, oh wow. I don't know what to say, man. This is just crazy. Oh my, Cameron's gonna start. Oh, you guys are just Christmas coming early, man. You guys are just pouring in, man, with the money. Oh my god. This is crazy. What should we play, man? We gotta play something funny. I gotta find something funny here. What do I have that's funny? Oh, besides Luna, man. What do you guys want? I don't know. What can we play that's funny? My god. Hold up. Oh, Jesus. Wait, let's see. Let's see what I have here. Let's jump into Valhalla, I guess. No. Come back, Cameron. Cameron's gonna come back with a full bag of gold. Full bag of gold. That's all I got, bro. No, listen, you guys are just killing it right now. You guys are just making my night big time, man. I hope you guys I hope like that was like some extra cash you had laying around, man. Time to play the game. Yes. Time to play Valhalla. Oh my god, 43. Oh, wow. Cameron D. Oh my god, Cameron D coming back with the money. With the money. All right. What game do you guys want me to play? Do you guys want me to play Assassin's Creed Valhalla or Predator, or there has to be some goofy game or something we can play? Oh, you have to pay for it. I had to pay for it, but I haven't gotten it yet. It's coming next week. They said there's a delay on the shipment, but it's coming next week. All right, so I guess we're gonna play Valhalla. I don't know. Do you guys want me to play something else? How does Amazon offer you so many games? Well, you have to pay for subscription, basically. You know, it's not free. You have to pay for subscription, but you're like an early access beta. So basically how it works is you sign up, and then if you get accepted, then you choose the subscription that you want to pay. It's like $6 a month. It's really not that expensive, like $6 a month. And then you become early access, almost like a what you would call it, founder. Like you're like a founder beta guy. Beta, like a founder beta. Oh, which game is that? You know, I haven't been to Stadia, man. I gotta try Stadia. I gotta try some games of Stadia too. All right, let's jump into Valhalla. Let's see how far I'm into Valhalla. Valhalla. By the way, I fixed my character on Valhalla. Submerged is the new Stadia exclusive. What is it about? What is that about? Sounds good. Submerged. Hold up. Submerged. American Truck Simulator. Oh my God, American Trucks. Do you guys want American Truck Simulator? I can do that if you guys want to. But the people who pay the money, people who gave that super chat, everybody who put the super chat, tell me what game you want. You like Valhalla? Okay, we can do Valhalla. I know what Derek wants. Derek wants me to do tomorrow Deadly Premonition. Derek wants me to do Deadly Premonition. Oh God, Deadly Premonition. Hey, if that's what you guys want tomorrow, we can do Deadly Premonition tomorrow. Like, no problem. All right, let's see how far I'm into this game. Let's see how far I've got. Where's the ray tracing? This is just a space reflection. He looks pretty badass right here. Valhalla, Valhalla, Valhalla. All right, so here I am. I liberated this place. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Hold on. I'm supposed to talk to somebody here? Wait. So you liking the Valhalla so far, huh? Call of Duty? You guys want me to do a Call of Duty? You guys want me to finish the campaign on the Call of Duty? I can do that. No problem. Hold on. Oh, I gotta go up there. Hold on. I forgot. I gotta climb up here. Forgot. I liberated this place, and now I gotta climb up here. The graphics are actually pretty good, even on Amazon Luna, man. Look at this. Ragnar Lothbrok.
Are you prepared to embrace your destiny, Eivor?
Today my blade must do the work of Skuld's sharp scissors and cut short the cord of Kjotve's fate.
You go to type in Amazon.com Luna. Amazon.com/Luna. And from there you can go ahead and sign up.
Eivor, a word.
Basim, Hytham. This feud is not yours, yet you fight it all the same. I find that strange.
You find it strange because you are wrong. Our clan, the Hidden Ones, have been fighting with Kjotve's order for centuries.
So these are the Assassin's Creed brothers right here.
You came from Miklagard to kill Kjotve yourself.
We did. Or rather, we came so that Hytham could kill him. My apprentice has been studying this target for many months.
Is Kjotve's reputation so great outside Norway?
Not his reputation alone, but the order to which he belongs. Something of a rival clan to our own.
Hytham, I mean no disrespect to you or the Hidden Ones, but Kjotve is mine. My family's honor is at stake.
I understand. All that matters is that Kjotve dies this day.
On that, we are agreed.
Actually, looks pretty good though. Not bad, right? Surprisingly, it looks great. Not bad for a Tesla. For a Tesla T4 GPU, right?
Sigurd Whoresome. Slink around my walls like a thief in the night.
I really wanted to get those arcade machines. Honestly, guys, I was thinking about getting one of those arcade
Sigurd
machines.
is only here
man.
to watch me feed your innards to my raven.
Look at this. Once again, Abel Wolfkist appears to take a swipe at me.
I have to fight him?
This is my father's shame.
I'm gonna fight him.
Today I take back the honor he lost.
Let's go.
I call a home gang! Here,
This is it, guys. We'll
against
kick
the
some ass.
Oathbreaker.
I will make you beg as your father begged, Wolfkist. Squeal as your mother squealed.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you. Oh, you big son of a bitch. This axe is gonna go right in your throat.
You destroyed my life. I will take yours.
Oh!
You are weak, like your father was weak.
Oh my god, am I gonna die? Jeez. Dude, you're disappointing me now.
Squirm, worm.
What the?
Rise, Eivor. This is not your day to die.
Why do you refuse to die?
We're not alone, Jotney. The All-Father watches. My blade will drink your blood.
Your flesh will feed my wolves.
Get that son of a bitch. Get him. Come on. Oh my god. Oh! Oh shit. Jesus.
I have a perch for each of you ravens.
Oh, wait. Oh, Jesus, man. Uh-oh.
Hide them!
Dude, this is getting interesting now. This is getting interesting. Oh, shit.
Shameful trick, Wolfkist. You are your father's child.
Wow. This guy's good. Hold up, hold up. Oh! Come on, come on. Finish him. Got him. The Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit 4K collection is about 800, was it 8,000?
Rise, Eivor.
800 gigabytes for 6 movies. Damn! Imagine that. Almost 1 terabyte for those 6 movies. Almost 1 terabyte. That's crazy, dude.
What do you want of me?
You have won your prize, Wolf-Kissed. The glory of my death.
Hey man, the graphics looks pretty good on the Assassin's Creed Valhalla with Luna. Not bad.
Heed the price of our war, Wolf-Kissed. The harvest of 3 dead generations. All their names unknown. It all means nothing. No.
My clan will not be forgotten!
I fought as I did, as hard as I did, to survive, for I know what awaits us in the end. Only darkness.
Oh! That's nasty.
Clan! Your lives are forfeit. Come forward if you must. Into the crucible of your doom.
Your father is dead, Gorham! His debt repaid! Open the gates and you will be spared!
Wallow in shit, Wolf-Kissed. Archers, take aim!
Ravens! Show no mercy!
This is where this game's getting interesting, man. I like it.
Fire!
Holding her steady!
Let me climb up there. I actually haven't got a chance to catch up on Mandalorian, and I need to like really catch up to Mandalorian season 2. But I heard nothing but great things about season 2, man, big time. I'm starting to like this game now, man. Seriously. Oh shit, man. Got him. Got him. Let's go next one. Where did this guy go? Hold on. Did he go up there? I need to unlock the gate. Hold on. Wait a minute. There we go. That's it. I totally forgot that I gotta unlock the gate. Jesus. Hold on. I know, I was about to say.
Get those ladders up, you soft pricks!
How do I unlock it? Oh, there we go. Done.
Get over that wall! Take down the gate!
Nice. Kicked some ass.
Odin is with us!
Odin. Oh, you're welcome, Paul Grice. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Well, this is where Valhalla really gets interesting, man. It really caught me off guard. The beginning of Valhalla was kind of slow, but this is the part of Valhalla that I really like. And it runs good, man. 60 FPS. Hold on. Whoa. He's the warlord. I'm gonna get him. Motherfucker, hold on. Got him. Oh, shit, man, definitely gets better, man. I didn't know that it was like this interesting. We gotta open this door as well. Hold on. Gotta find a ladder. Where's the ladder? Oh, I gotta find the other way around. Hold on. Can I climb it like this? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I got this, bro. I'm really digging it, man. It's like the Ghost of Tsushima. Shit. I don't know why people were complaining about Valhalla, man. It's not bad. This is actually pretty darn awesome. Come on, come on. Can't lose this fight.
Now you get behind.
Got him. Got him. Let's open the gate. Wait. Open the door. Let's go.
I'll split you! Kill their heads and spill their blood!
Come on, everybody, get in. Get in. Nice.
How much longer, bloodbag? Hide behind that four wall! Onward! Primal! Gorm fled into the church!
Damn. He said church, right? Go to church.
A blind pursuit of vengeance has made you predictable.
Damn.
You are a shadow of your father, Gorm. Weak and witless.
And you will leave this place as ashes on the wind.
Oh, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get you, stupid. I didn't know it was this great, man. Holy shit, man. Where'd he go? Where the hell did he go? Oh, he's fleeing.
The coward gone flees. His father dies twice today.
Son of a bitch. He fled. That's okay. Nice. Kjotve's fortress. Pretty cool, man. Hold up. How do I come down? Wait a minute. Trying to remember which way did I... Well, we'll just do it like this. There we go. That'll do it.
Avon! We have the day! Let the coward go!
The battle is won, whoresons! Now collect your plunder!
Hold on. Let me adjust the brightness. There's a couple of things I forgot to do here. I think the brightness needs to be adjusted a little bit. Wait. We'll put the VSync on. We'll put it to 60 FPS. 60 FPS. We'll click the apply. And I don't know, where was the brightness? Image calibration. Oh, there we go. No, not 10. I don't want 10. 8. I think 7. Here we go. Leave it at 7. That's better. Hold on. Let's save. Anyway, that's better.
Eivor, the breath of battle rises from my brow. The Skalds will sing of this night.
We have won the day. Gorm escaped. He fled north to King Harald's domain.
Let that bruised piglet run where...
That's his brother, right?
His father
Sigrid.
is dead. His clan is no more. We are the masters of Ryavillke.
A toothless cub may grow to be a dangerous wolf.
Eivor, stop. And listen. You have reclaimed your honor. Enjoy the night's victory. Tomorrow, we will celebrate.
Right, brother. You're always right.
Guthormur, relay news of our victory to your nephew, the king.
I have done so already, Sigurd. He'll be more than pleased. I will ensure you pride of place at his Althing at Alrikstadir.
Tell him we will come, battle-flushed and singing songs of glory.
Keep company with kings, and you will soon have a crown of your own.
If the fates have spun it so, linger here and loot what you can. I will bring news of our victory to father before he leaves for Harald's Althing.
Now it's 60 FPS. Now it looks much better. Hey, this is not bad, man. It runs pretty good on Luna. Surprisingly. Oh, that's his adopted brother. Oh, okay. Well, I spoke too soon. Hold on. But you know what? His adopted brother, right? So his adopted brother came back. Okay, here's a backstory. His adopted brother came back with these two Assassin's Creed individuals who are part of the Brotherhood, and I guess they helped him and he did some favors for them. So now his adopted brother comes back with these two Assassin's Creed Brotherhood individuals. They're trying also to recruit him to learn their ways to become part of the Brotherhood, to be the assassins himself. So there's a little bit of that backstory going on, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Right? His adopted brother is the one that traveled with these two individuals who are assassins from the Brotherhood. Part of that creed, you know. Let's just call it Illuminati Creed. I just like to call it Illuminati Creed or whatever. So you go around, you conquer different outposts, and you learn more about these assassins and the Brotherhood. Interesting, though. And then let me I'm gonna go back. I have to go back and tell the king that we have liberated this place. Here we go. No, man. Prodigy. That's dude. That's just waste of money, man. You can't really build a good PC with a $3,000. You need more. Like 20,000, you're looking at like a decent PC. You know, if you want like a really good PC, I would say $35,000. Oh, so it's more like Red Dead Redemption, right? You can explore. Can you climb those mountains? You know what I want to do? Dude. I'm going to climb those mountains. I don't care. I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to go on top of that peak. I'm going to do it because you guys were so generous. You guys were so generous with the super chat. I'm going to climb this. Here we go. Cameron, Desperado, Mr. Urban. I'm going to climb it. I'm going to climb top of that mountain right there. $35,000. Yes, sir. $35,000. That's right, Prodigy. Usually when people ask me a hypothetical, I try to give an even more hypothetical answer. I hope you're satisfied, Prodigy. Oh, you're welcome. You know, you're welcome. I love it. I love it, man. I love it. How am I gonna climb? I'm gonna climb it for you guys. But his is free climbing. This is how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Don't worry. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna climb this shit. Don't ask me how. I'm just gonna do it. I'll do it for you guys. Don't worry. It will happen. You know what? Someone told me, this is so weird. I'm not kidding. People told me when they watch my videos or my live streams, it reminds them of like listening to a radio or a podcast. and they say that there's something about my voice when they're listening to me, they have this urge to eat and listen to me. That's a nice compliment, you know. I'll give it that. If I have the radio voice, I guess, you know. But I don't know if I'm a radio voice, honestly. I don't know. This is Free Climbing. Free Climbing by Rockstar. Rockstar has just created a new game called Free Climbing, and it's free, and you can climb, and it's free. It's a pretty good game. I like it. It's pretty awesome. It's good that they're doing something for Christmas. They're giving us something free for Christmas instead of just asking for microtransactions. So, good job, Rockstar. Shock jock voice. Some people say to me, I don't know why they say this, because I would never compare myself to like Art Bell or, you know, Jesus Christ, or even Howard Stern. These guys are like the kings of radio. But the only thing that I could connect between Art Bell and my father is that my father was into ham radios. He had a license. He had many ham radios, antennas, and he even built his own ham radio, but he had to get a license for it. But he was able to build it, you know, from scratch, from everything, from the motherboard inside, transistors and all that. But obviously he had to get it approved. He had all kinds of licenses for ham, and you should see the antennas, man. I gotta show you like some of the antennas that my father at his old place, the kind of antennas he built, and you know. And Art William Bell was obviously into ham radio before he passed away. He had a radio show, Coast to Coast AM, but he was also into ham radio, and he had big antennas and all that. And of course, he had great voice for radio, obviously. And everybody loves listening to Art Bell because not only was he knowledgeable and he knew how to talk, but also the way he talked was very soothing for people. Like, they enjoyed listening to him. It was very calm, and it was very intriguing, and the way he interviewed the people and the way he talked, you know, like his introduction was something like this, you know: west of the Rockies, the Kingdom of Nye. This is Art Bell, Coast to Coast AM. And I get a certain voice to it, like the way he talks. And it's a gift, honestly. I always tell people, either you have it or you don't. You can't mimic something that someone has, because it's in their DNA. They were born with that gift. And you can't really mimic. You could try, but you're gonna fail, because that's their DNA, that's their gene, that they have that gift to be able to, you know, deliver. I don't know if you guys know who I'm talking about anyway, but you see, I'm gonna climb. I promised. You see, I promised I'm gonna climb, and I'm doing it. I'm a man of my word. Because you guys are my members, and you donated like $43, man. So I have to keep my promise. And I have to go ahead and climb. What do I think about the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight card. It was an interesting card. I really didn't expect Jake Paul. You know, Jake Paul surprised me. Listen, I know he's cocky, and I know he always has that ego about him. But you know what? Look, you can hate the guy all you want. You can shit all over him all you want. He knocked that other guy out. He knocked him out, and I give him. Listen, I give credit where it's due, even for those whom I don't maybe like. We have to be fair, man. We have to give a credit where the credit is due, even if you don't like Jake Paul. And I know there's people out there who don't like him. Gotta give the credit where the credit is due, man. If you think you can knock, what's the name of the other guy he knocked out? The other guy, his name Nate or something. If you think you can do it, then go in there and do it, man. Get in the ring, get in shape, and do it. You know, people like to talk, but let's do walk to walk before talk to talk. And he did both. He walked to walk and talked to talk. He had good trainers. Jake Paul had good trainers. He took it seriously. He wanted to tell everybody, hey, you know, I'm not just this pretty boy from Beverly Hills, you know, from YouTube, or this surfer boy. I'm more than that. And he wants to prove to the world and everybody that he is who he says he is. And you have to admire that. Listen, man, I admire that in people, in individuals, that they're willing to disprove you. You know, because people like to talk, but how about walk to walk? You know, same thing with the Gypsy King. Everybody talked trash about Gypsy King. Oh, this guy, he's not gonna be able to handle Deontay Wilder. He handled him twice, and he woke up from one knockdown. He handled him twice. You got to give the credit where the credit is due, man. You know, we have to be fair. And that's how I felt about that fight. Hey, why not? Why not? Go for it, man. Go for it. Why not? Listen, I admire that, man. Hey, I admire that. I like that healthy ego. Even Mike Tyson would have said the same thing. When he was a young guy, when Mike Tyson was in his prime, he didn't care who was next. You're my title, I'm coming after you. You're my next title, I'm coming after you. Nothing personal, but I need to grab that title from you. And I'm going to grab it. I'm going to humiliate you. I'm going to make you look small. I'm going to destroy you. You have to admire that. How could you? I mean, I'm not a fighter, but let's look at it from their perspective. You have to admire that mindset. That is the mindset to win. A mindset to win. Okay? It's this healthy ambition that you have to achieve something. Look at Arnold. They laughed about it when he came here from Austria. They laughed. They said, "You look like a freak." You know what he said in 1970s, early 1970s? You know what he said? "Don't worry, you're never gonna have to look like me, and you're never gonna be like me." And it's true. Don't worry, you're never gonna look like me, and you're never gonna be like me. And guess what? Since 1970s, he had proved that you're never gonna look like me, and you're never gonna be like me. So don't worry. Because people told him, "I don't want to look like you. Look like a freak." And look at him now. Oh boy, where are those people who said that? So I like that healthy attitude. It's good to have that healthy attitude, as long as you're not being a prick, as long as you can balance that ego. Okay, my advice to Jake Paul is just balance it. Like, you gotta be careful with that ego, you know, because sometimes that ego can destroy you. So you gotta keep it balanced. You know, you don't have to be an asshole about it. You don't have to, puff your chest up to show that people know what you did. They know how good you were at the last fight. No reason to rub it in, okay? But it's good that he has that mindset. I'm pretty sure Joe Rogan would have said the same thing. I'm pretty sure everyone would have said the same thing. Even those who don't like Jake Paul, they would have said the same thing. Hey, I think it's awesome that this guy accomplished what he said he was going to accomplish. Same thing with Gypsy King. He accomplished exactly what he said he was going to do. He said he's going to embarrass him. He's going to humiliate Deontay Wilder. And he said he's going to live inside his head. The Gypsy King did all three. He embarrassed him, he humiliated him, and he lives inside his head, rent-free. Love it, hate it, doesn't matter. I admire individuals who have that healthy ego and that ambition to do that. Look what he did to Klitschko after he had like a mental breakdown. Look at what he did to Klitschko. Humiliated Klitschko as well. Vladimir Klitschko. Same guy. Tyson Fury. Even Eddie Hearn was like, oh shit. Even Eddie Hearn, the promoter, Eddie Hearn, even he was like, oh shit. Yeah, Vladimir Klitschko was a big deal back then. So I admire individuals who have goals, who said, hey, I'm going to do this. I don't care if people laugh. I don't care how I look. I don't care about my physical appearance. I don't care what people think. I don't care. I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to do it. I don't care what people think. I'm going to do my thing. And I think that's the attitude, that you're going to do your thing, regardless of what people think. Tyson had the same attitude. But of course, Tyson had, Casamaro. He had a really good mentor, and the mentor that he had really built him to this powerful knockout beast, heavyweight, the youngest heavyweight, period, ever. Undisputed. And he built that monster of a machine. So, all I'm saying is this. I admire that. So that's how I feel about that. When everybody was calling Mike Tyson all these different names, I'm not going to say it here, I'm not going to repeat it here. All those idiots out there who were saying all these kinds of nasty things to Mike Tyson, and they were trying to disrespect him, they're trying to make him look like nobody, even after he got out of jail. I still respected Mike Tyson. I always respected Mike Tyson. Do you know why? Because I respect individuals that never back down. They always climb back up. Okay? No matter how difficult it might be for them to climb up from there to there with this cold blowing wind, I admire people who are not afraid to step out of the comfort zone. To step out of the comfort zone. You know what the comfort zone is? Where it makes you feel comfortable. Spoiled and comfortable. I admire individuals who are willing to step out of the comfort zone and are willing to go where they know they shouldn't be going, but they're going to go there because that's where they should be going. That's where the fear is. And they go straight to that fear that they're fearing. And they go straight up to that hole, to that forest, to that deep, dark forest, to that fear, to face their fears. You have to admire that, man. If you can't admire that, then, I don't know, then I guess you're bird. It's really a mindset, honestly. Even Jordan Peterson talked about this. He said it's really a mindset. Because if you're not, if this here doesn't work properly, then these muscles and all this other shit doesn't mean anything. If you're not, listen, you can't build a muscle. You can't move around. You can't do what you need to do. You can't control your breathing if this up here, it's not functioning properly. This has to function properly in order for you to control every other aspect of your physical body. It's true. It's true. But anyway, let's climb the mountain. It's getting dark. I did promise I was going to climb it, so I'm going to climb it. You know what? And that's fine, you know. I admire Tyson that he went in there after 15 years. It's at old age. I mean, because at that age, you know, you have to admire anybody who's willing to go up and do this. You know. Yes, it was 8 rounds, but guess what? He did it. They both did it, Roy Jones and him. They went in there and they fought the fight. And I respect that. I respect that. Mike Tyson doesn't have to fight. He's set. He's got money. He's got sponsors. He's got his own farm. Okay, where he works on his own cannabis. Listen, he doesn't need money. He has money. He's not doing it to prove anything. He's just doing it because that's his goal. He's testing himself. Okay, I'm an old guy, but you know what? Fuck it. Good. I'm an old guy. I'm out of shape. Good. I'm gonna get in shape. I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna fucking fight. So I appreciate that. Any individual, that's the discipline. That's how you become successful, man. People ask about success. Well, there's your success. That's how you become successful. You gotta have that mindset. But not many people have that mindset. Do you know why? Well, look at these scalpers. These scalpers with their scalpering bots. They want to make easy money by ripping people off. That's not a success. That's cheating. That's being a scumbag. Success is when you achieve what you thought would never be possible. To achieve what you think it's impossible. Where everyone would laugh at you and say, nah, you can't achieve that. Let's say you always wanted to become an astronaut and you want to land on Mars. And you want to be the very first man next to a very first woman by your side to be the first colonist of Mars, to colonize the Mars, to leave the tracks for the other astronauts to come in, and others and others and others, but you're gonna lead the way. You'll be remembered as the very first astronaut that set foot on the Mars, along with a woman next to your side, and you're gonna colonize that Mars. You're gonna terraform that Mars. You're gonna have you're gonna help build another. You're gonna help colonize another planet, so that way we can have a future somewhere else besides planet Earth, right? I know these are like some very, like, bizarre, like over the top goals, but that's how it starts, guys. 10,000 BC. You know, they start learning how to hunt. They start learning how to build a fire. They start learning how to build a shelter. They start learning how to skin an animal and use it as a clothing. It all starts from there. Small steps. Small steps. Small steps into bigger steps. That's how evolution works. But don't ask me about the pyramids. I don't know who built the pyramids. Welcome back, Derek. I promised I was gonna climb this mountain, and I am. You see, I made my promise. I said I was gonna climb the mountain, and I'm doing it. Free climbing, I'm doing it. I promised it. Oh, he's gonna fight again? Yes. But Roy Jones says he doesn't know. Roy says he doesn't know. He have to look and see with his management, and he said he felt a little bit fatigue. Listen, when you get hit by Mike Tyson in your rib cage, you know what he does? He kicks the lung, all that air out of your lungs, dude. That's how hard he hits. You do not want to get hit by the Mike Tyson in your rib cage. Trust me. No, I haven't got a chance to try any next gen. As a matter of fact, believe me, I tried the Xbox. I tried to purchase the X Series S, but it was scalper, scalpers got everything, man. I couldn't even pre-order. I tried, man. My guys here will tell you, dude, I tried. They'll tell you, Mr. Urban, Desperado, Cameron, Derek, they will all tell you, man. I really, legitimately, I tried, man. I really, really tried to get at least X Series X or PlayStation 5 or both, or even Series S for that matter. But dude, it was just impossible to fight these scripted bots. It's just not humanly possible. You will always lose. It's like rigged. You can't win. Some people got lucky, like my friend Cameron D got lucky. He was able to walk inside EB Games and boom, at the right time, the right place, the right minute, the right second. He's in Canada. He was able to get one. There's people who got lucky. There's always going to be lucky ones. But just because the small portion of lucky people got the console doesn't mean you're going to get lucky. You walking into a store, even if you try to walk into a store every day, doesn't mean you're going to get one. It just wasn't meant to be honest with you. I think this next gen PlayStation 5 and X Series X, it just wasn't meant to be for me to have it, honestly. Alright, I gotta go to the other side. I'm climbing, free climbing here. Me too. Those are listen. I'll tell you what. Since you brought this up, good-looking hunky. If Sony and Microsoft were selling a console in stores only, if they were doing this, if they were selling it in stores only, one per person. In stores only, one per person, I guarantee you I would have had PlayStation 5 and Series X right now. But because they didn't do that, they didn't sell it in stores only, one per person, there was just no chance. It was all online and scripted bots by these scumbags that they're using. These scripted bots have just pretty much cleaned everything. 3,500 consoles, 3,500 consoles. Yesterday was 1,000 Xbox Series X's. These groups, these organizations, they're all over the world. They're just buying these consoles, and I don't understand what's it gonna take for Sony. What's it gonna take for Microsoft? And I spoke about this. I made a bunch of videos about this in past 3 weeks. What's it gonna take for retailers and Sony and Microsoft to realize you have to sell consoles inside a store. People wear a mask, people wash their hands, people already living for almost a year. Almost a year. Well, it is a year with this COVID-19. We understand how COVID-19 works. We understand how to protect ourselves from COVID-19. People know what the procedures are. Put on a mask, wash your hands, it goes through the air. We get it. You already have people.
Sorry, no rabbit today.
You already have people walking around, waiting in line for other things. People walking around the store, buying other things for Christmas. You already have people voting, standing in line to vote, celebrating, looting, protesting. So what's the difference? Why couldn't they just release all of these consoles inside a store? One console per person. That's it. And if they did that, I guarantee you, 100%, I would have it, you would have it, a lot of people would have it. The reason nobody has it and the reason no one can have it, it's because these retailers like Walmart and Sony and Best Buy and Microsoft, they just don't get it. They don't get it. No way in hell. It's not humanly possible for you to be faster than a scripted computer bot. There's just no way. And I don't understand. When are these retailers going to wake up? When is Sony going to wake up? When is Microsoft going to wake up? When is Nvidia and AMD going to wake up? You got to sell the damn merchandise inside a store. If you want to fight these scalpers, you sell it inside a store, one per person. What does that mean? One per person. That means that only you as one individual can only buy a one console. Okay? That's it. You want to buy another console? Well then, I don't know. You're gonna have to go to another store and try there. Okay? But one person per store. And if they did that, I guarantee you, you would have it by now. This is not a brain surgery. This is not rocket science. Okay? This is just a common sense. But here's the thing. I'm just getting tired of talking to a wall because Sony doesn't care, Walmart doesn't care, Best Buy doesn't care. Look how many videos I made. They don't give a shit. Look how many videos are being made. Bigger YouTubers. Bigger, more influential YouTubers. They don't care. They're not going to listen. They don't care how they make their money. And this is why it's going to be impossible. They need to start selling merchandise inside a store, and one per person. How difficult is this? 2 steps. Inside a store only, one per person. How difficult is this? How difficult is this? Oh, I like the Primal, but I had a lot of super chats. Luis. I had like a $43 donation from Derek, Mr. Urban World. Mr. Urban donated a lot of money, like $30. And then Derek and Desperado and of course Cameron D, they chipped in, and now I'm at the $43. So, you know, they donate the money, and I went with Valhalla. I went with Valhalla. Yeah. But you know what? The best way to purchase... Listen, the best way to fight this fight, guys, it's to... Okay, if they want to... If you want to defeat these scumbags. It's really simple. It's really simple. Cancel their orders. Let them return all those consoles and resupply all these consoles. Double check them, make sure they're working. Resupply them, put them in the store, and only one console per person on each store. Meaning you can only buy one console from the store. One per person. And if they did that, I guarantee you, this problem would have been solved, and you would be able to have your consoles, you would be able to have your graphics cards. But the thing is, they haven't done absolutely nothing. They haven't even mentioned the word scalpers. They haven't even mentioned the word scripted bots. They haven't said diddly shit. Jim Ryan was too busy celebrating $75 per game on PlayStation 5, as if it's a great achievement. Yes, I'm proud of the fact that I can sell the game for $75. And I don't know, man. If one thing I have learned this year is that they really don't care. And that's really should be a red flag to everyone, that they don't care. If that's not a red flag, then I don't know what is. That they really don't care. And I think that should scare everybody. I mean, that they don't care. Obviously they don't care. Because if they did care, they would have done exactly what I just said here. It's not a impossible task to use a better strategy to fight these individuals. Very simple. Two simple set of rules. All the stock, it's in stores only, one per person. Meaning only you can buy a one console per person in that store. If you want to buy another, you got to go to another store. And they offer you only one. That's like the only way. That's the only way. And that's the only good chance you have of getting one. Like, better chances. Listen, at least you would have a chance. Listen to me. At least you would have a chance. But with these bots, with these scripted bots, bro, you have no chance. It's like, there's no chance. Literally, there's no chance. You have no chance. So how you gonna buy it? If you're not even given a chance, how you gonna purchase it? How you gonna purchase anything if you're not given a chance? How you gonna compete with something if you're not given a chance? How can you test something if you're not even given a chance to test? I mean, I don't know how else to spell this out for you. If you haven't woke up yet, maybe I'll wake you up. And I'm going to tell you flat out, if one thing I have learned in 2020, that Sony, Microsoft, and retailers, they really don't give a damn about us. They don't give a flying fuck about us. They only care about making their investors happy and making their, CEOs and their, boards of directors, deep pockets, bigger. That's all they care about. They only care about money. They don't care about you. They don't. They don't care that your niece or your nephew doesn't have a PlayStation 5. They don't care how your Christmas is going to be this year. They don't give a rat's ass. They don't. And if this hasn't been a wake-up call to you, then you're going to have to stay ignorant for the rest of your life, I guess. Yeah. You bought 15 games, bought a 50% off, 80% off of a PlayStation 5. By the time I get those new games, they will be on sale too. I know. You're lucky, man. Cameron, man. Consider yourself lucky, brother. Consider yourself lucky. But unfortunately, there's a lot of people who are not lucky. And I think it's a shame that we can experience like what you are experiencing right now, Cameron D. Like the haptic feedback and all that. I think it's a shame that there's people out there who can't experience what some of you who are lucky ones are experiencing. I think it's a damn shame. But it's really a damn shame that the company like Sony and Microsoft don't care that we can't experience that, and they're making their money from scalper bots. That should be, if that's not a red flag, guys, if you haven't learned anything from this, then you know what you're doing? If you haven't learned anything from this whole situation, then you are saying it's okay. You're saying, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with rolling the dice. I'm okay paying a higher price. That's what you're basically saying. And people say they put a pressure on Sony. I don't think so. No one's putting any pressure on Sony. They're just kissing Sony's ass. No one's really... I've been to their websites. I've been to their Twitter pages. They're all just kissing their ass. They're all just kissing their Sony's corporate ass. Same thing with Microsoft, Messiah, Phil Spencer, Messiah, we love you, blah, 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 blah. Successful launch. I was the only guy. I was the first guy. And I got 800 dislikes because I spoke the truth. But I don't care that I had 800 dislikes. I know those 800 dislikes came in from Xbox fanboys. And those same Xbox fanboys right now are stuck without Xbox Series X. But they hit the dislike on my video because I was criticizing their messiah, Phil Spencer, because he said, quote unquote, very successful launch. Yeah, it's successful for his pockets. It's successful for his CEOs and for his boards of directors, business a-holes. But it's not successful in terms of us gamers, because we don't have it, Phil Spencer. There's thousands of people who don't have your Xbox Series X, so they can't really power up their dreams, can they? This Christmas. They can power up their dreams. Okay? PlayStation has no limits. Well, it turns out that it does have a limit. The limit ends with the scalpers. Scalpers bots. So where are you, Sony? Where are you, Microsoft? Where are you, Phil Spencer? You say you care? You care? You care? Or are you just pretending, or are you just acting and reading a teleprompter and feeding us bullshit? I can be an actor. Anybody can be an actor. It's not difficult to be an actor. People act every day. They pretend. They bullshit. I know when I meet people every day, I know they're bullshitting me. I know they're talking out of their ass. But that's the kind of game they play. Bullshitting, talking out of their ass, pretending. And Phil Spencer's no different. He's pretending. He's feeding you bullshit. He's telling you what you want to hear. Just like all those mindless zombies leaders that we have. They're just telling you what you want to hear. But they're never going to fix anything. They're never going to fix anything. They're never going to do anything about anything. Never. How do I know that? Because I'm 41 years old. I've been around this planet, and I know what I know. I know better. Okay? So on that note, I did climb the mountain, and I did say I was going to climb it, and I did it. And first of all, I want to say this. It's, what is it, 1:30 in the morning. Oh my God, 1:30 in the morning. I want to say, Mr. Urban, thank you so much for thank you so much for that $30, man. I really, really appreciate it. You didn't have to do it, but I'm so grateful that you did. Also, Desperado, Derek, Cameron D, I really appreciate that, man. You guys didn't have to do it, but it means so much to me that you guys did, you know. You know, and I always tell people, you know, donations are like a free will. It's like if it's a free will, I never ever ask anybody to donate, and I will never ever ask anybody to donate, because to me that's you asking something against people's free will, individuals' free will. You should never force something onto somebody against their free will, you know. And but I appreciate that you guys did. I just want you to know that I really do appreciate that, man. I really do. You guys did, man. You guys made it rain, and $43, man. I'm speechless, you know. Don't worry, I promise you I will do 12 hours of Cyberpunk, and you know that I can go the distance. My moderators, you guys know I can go the distance. I can do 12 hours. I've done it with The Last of Us, and I'm gonna do the same thing with the Cyberpunk. It will be 12 hours on Thursday, starting at 9 o'clock in the morning. It will be 12 hours on Friday, starting at 9 o'clock, and the same thing on Saturday, and of course Sunday. And then Monday will be 5 hours, Tuesday 5 hours, and then again Friday will continue to 12 hours. I'm gonna do that for you, and I think it will give you some. I don't know how many of you are gonna show up, but I'm gonna try to like explore every aspect of Cyberpunk, from customization to the side missions to upgrades on your weapons, etc., with how many people can you sleep, different sexes, etc., all that stuff will be explored. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that, Derek. Thank you, Mr. Urban. And yeah, I know, Mr. Urban, and I know how much you miss him. You know how much you miss your bro, and but believe me when I tell you, you know, I know it's. I want to say something to Mr. Urban. Maybe this will help. I know what it's like to lose loved ones. I know what it's like not to have them around, not for them to be around to see you, to cherish you, your progress, and to cherish what you have achieved in life. I know what that feels like, but I just want you to know this. I don't know everything, and I don't know what this whole existence it's all about. I don't have the answers. I'm just like you guys. It's one big amnesia. I don't know. What happens to us after we die? Where do we go? Is there a spirit world? But what I do know is this. I know we're not robots. That I am sure of. We're not mindless robots. We're very spiritual beings. We feel things. We imagine things. We sense things. And that, my friend, has to be a spirit. So I always feel, and I know I can't prove this, but I always feel that the spirits of our loved ones who we lost are always there watching us. And they might be even helping us without us knowing us. You know, and I think they're always there. Somewhere in a corner, you can't see them, but they're always there. They're always there watching. You know. And I'm telling you, man, your brother will always be with you in spirit. No matter where you are on this universe or on this planet, doesn't matter where you are. Your brother spirit will always be there, because everything is connected to everything on this universe, I believe. And this is just a vessel that our spirit needs to operate on this reality, on this realm of reality. But I strongly believe in spirit world. So thank you, man. Thank you really much. Thank you, Lewis. True, Coop Gaming. We reap what we sow, you know. And the sad thing is, the world doesn't have to be like this. The world doesn't have to be like this. I always say that it's really not that difficult if we could drop some of our materialistic, egoistic means of how we bring ourselves. We could coexist in such harmony, man, that you wouldn't believe it. Even animals would have sensed that something changed with human beings, you know. But I'll tell you what I saw this year in 2020, and we're almost kind of getting closer to the end of this year. What I have seen this year in 2020, yes, it was terrible. It was heartbreaking. It was tough. Psychologically, physically, mentally. But at the same time, it also showed me one important thing. That no matter how difficult things are, guys, throughout history, if one thing we have learned as humans, as I like to call us, spiritual human beings, if one thing we have learned is that we have overcome so much in past thousands of years to this moment. Why? Because we have the will, a will to push forward, and a will to survive. And the will to push forward, to survive, to evolve, it's something that will drive us always to the greater and better things. Even though there's gonna be negativity, even though there's gonna be roadblocks, but we always proved that we overcome. Look at Soviet Union, look at Berlin Wall, look at World War I, World War II, look at the Great Depression, look at the Roman Empire, and on everything in the past that has happened, and what people have overcome, what they have built, you know. So don't get disappointed by, my God, this was such a negative year, and is this how it's going to be? No. This is just something we had to go through. But it only makes us better, it makes us stronger, and it makes us evolve. You know, new generations comes in and they get to evolve better because their parents are teaching them how to be a better person, how to evolve better. And then the next generation comes in, and that same generation that's been through so much tough stuff, it's teaching their kids now, this is what we've been through, and you need to avoid this, and you need to evolve into better and greater things. So I think eventually the life will get better in the future, but this is something that we as humans has always been through. And look what we have achieved. Look what we have achieved. For example, you look at this guy right here, this Viking. He would have never believed that in the far distant future, we would be having technology, airplanes, submarines, internet, communication. He would have never believed that we're going to achieve those great lengths. But we did. But how did we achieve those great lengths? We didn't do it by simply laying down and not doing anything about it. We did it by doing something about it. So always know your rights, use your rights, push forward, and never let anybody tell you different. Always believe in your dreams, man, because if you don't, well, then you just don't. Anyway, that's all I have to say about that. I just wanted to say that to because I know how difficult it is for you, Mr. Urban. I know how difficult it is for you. And I know what you're going through. I know that you're looking to find some excuse for something, just to focus your mind on something else because of, you're missing your brother. Your brother's not around, and I know how tough it is that he's not around. But believe me when I tell you, his spirit lives on. And every time you do something great, every time you do something good, you make your brother in heavens, you make him feel even more proud of you, man. And I know this is far-fetched out, and I know some people don't believe in this stuff, but I do. I do believe in spirit, man. I do believe that it's just more than just a vessel. I believe that we're more than just this flesh and blood. We're more than that. I feel it, that we're more than that, man. And you can feel it too. When you do something great, you know you did it to honor your brother. And every time you do something great, your loved ones, the ones you lost, whether it's your parents, your brother, your sister, whoever you lost, your loved one, every time you do something great, every time you do the right thing, every time you do the good thing, you honor them and you honor yourself. You honor them and you honor yourself, and I guarantee you, that's the greatest lottery ticket that you can have. The greatest lottery ticket. That's the happiness that you're gonna inherit, man. Believe me when I tell you this. I know, Mr. Urban, and that's why I said this, and that's why I felt like I should say it, and also for everyone else out there who's going through this tough times, and I know the feelings that you feel in your chest, that you get your watery eyes, and sometimes you just, it's okay. Sometimes you just let it out, you cry. And I know that burning sensation in your eye and you crying, I understand. I know how difficult. That's normal. There's no shame in that. That's normal. It doesn't mean you were weak. It means you're strong, because you're showing your emotions and it's showing that you care. And it just makes you a better person. Well, other than that, guys, it's 1:30 in the morning, and I'm going to get going, and I'll see you guys today. I'll see you today. I have some idea on what I'm going to do. I might do an American Truck Simulator. We might go deeper into this. We might talk about it. Whatever you guys want to talk about, we can talk about tonight. Anything's welcome. Any topic will be open for whatever you want to talk about. Just take it off your chest. Say whatever you want to say, and then whatever's on your mind, man, just say it. I'll be driving a truck today, American Truck Simulator, and just remember, you're not alone. You're not alone, okay? And you're never gonna be alone in this world. Even after you pass away, you're never alone, And but the most important thing is, do the right thing. You know what I mean. Deep in here, you know what's the right thing to do. Always try to do the right thing, man. And if you do the right thing in life, I guarantee you, not only do you help others and change their minds, but you also honor your loved ones and you honor yourself as well. Take care, guys. I'm gonna go and I'll see you tomorrow. So this was Luna, Assassin's Creed, and there it is. It's still in. Listen, it's nice, but it's still in early access beta stages. We'll see how it progresses. We'll see how it evolves. But so far, it's not bad. It's very stable. It's 60 FPS, low latency, decent quality with a 1080p 60. But remember, this is still early access in beta stage. Take care, Derek. Take care, Dan. Oh, absolutely, man. Anytime. Listen, man. I know you guys. Some of you are struggling. I get it. We're all human beings here. There's no shame in expressing how you feel. There's nothing weak about that. Even Mike Tyson would tell you that. Even on a Mike Tyson podcast, it's like it only makes you stronger when you talk about it. If you don't talk about it, it makes you weaker, and it shows insecurity that you might have about yourself. So there's nothing wrong to talk about this stuff, man. And I genuinely do care about people, man. I care more about people than you would ever know, man. I know I'm not perfect, and sometimes I blow up. Sometimes I say things, and listen. Before I leave, I just want people to know that is not me. That's the part of me that I hate when I unlock that part of me. And believe me, I always try to contain that part of me, to lock that part of me, And but I learned from it. I also learned from it too. Like, hey, man, you said something to somebody the other day, or last year, or this year, and what you said to them, that might hurt them emotionally. What you said to them could carry a certain scar. So our words and what we say can scar us to a certain extent. And I think we gotta take very good care of that on how we treat other people. And that's the important part, how we treat other people. Treat other people as if you would treat your son, or as if you would treat your own daughter. Treat them with the same equal way. And I guarantee you will see a much better society. No one happy is going to do something crazy. No one in their right happy state of mind, or, well, let's just say a good state of mind, is going to do something that's horrendous or crazy. And I think it's our responsibility to keep an eye on that. But we'll talk about this today. I mean, it's too late now. I really wanted to kind of dig into this, and I always talk about. I don't know if you guys have realized, but I sometimes do Joker. I sometimes do all these other voiceovers, and I always talk about the mental health awareness, the mental health, and how serious of an issue this is. And it's pretty sad that none of our leaders, none of our politicians barely ever mention the mental health issue and what a serious problem that is. And I felt, to always bring that up. I always bring it up to a lot of people. And maybe we can talk about it a little bit today with the American Truck Simulator. So I'll see you today. Sorry about me ending it in such a long run like this, but I'll see you guys today. You can do it, Coop Gaming, man. Everybody can change. People can change. It's difficult sometimes, but you can change, man. It can be done, and you're just gonna be better for it. Being a good person, it's gonna make you feel right in here. Even if you are homeless, even if you are living in a tent in the forest, but it's gonna make you feel right up here. Alright guys, I'll see you today. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate all the deep conversations and everything. I think it's a good therapy. I think it's a good way for people to express themselves, you know. Thank you, Mr. Urban, my cyber ninja, Cameron D, Derek, and everybody else here. Be good, and I'll see you today. I'll see you today. It will be around 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, around there somewhere. Possibly 2 o'clock, but I'll try to do it around 1. Between 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Thank you. Appreciate you all. Be good and stay safe, and I'll see you today.